What's good, y'all? What's good? It's Put You On Game podcast, and today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of miscellaneous random stuff. So today we got a special guest once again. Let them people know who you is.
Samantha. You can find me on Instagram, wet.me.crazy.
Yeah. We got the young Godfather. We got my man Naughty out here. You know what I'm saying? Say what up to the people, y'all. What's really good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's up?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit. How was you guys' weekend?
I was just chilling, bro. You know me. I'm always just maintaining, bro.
I was definitely not chilling. I was out there in the streets working, like I always do.
I hear that. How about you? How was your weekend?
I was working.
Oh, yeah. So it was a busy, productive weekend for all of us, it seemed like. Okay, yeah.
All right, me. I just want to say one thing real quick.
That's good.
All right.
In regards to our last podcast, a couple of people hit me up.
Oh God!
Saying, "How could you say that? How could you defend me?" I'm like, "Yo, listen. I didn't really know what to say. I'm not saying women don't have no value or nothing.
I'm sorry. You did say that.
Hold on.
Wait, who?
I said that.
You did say that.
Oh,
I said it. Yeah. Hold on. It's like this. Yo, hold on. Let me say something. All right, you're damn loading up on me. But it's like this. Obviously, women are the foundation of mankind. We all come from women. I mean, our mothers are all women. Value is being a good mother, but that is something that you could say, hey, that's a given. You got to do that too, though. But I don't know. It's hard to think on the spot. It's hard to think of anything. What's a good man? What's a good woman? That's just how I feel about that, though.
There's so many factors that can go into.
Hold on, but we're not. See, that's two different things. We're not talking about good people and then high value. The topic was high value. That's two different things.
True.
Good and high value, we're talking about two different topics. So we have to be specific. Are we talking about good this time around, or are we still staying on topic with the high value? Now, we got to go from there. What are we talking about?
I want y'all to understand what high value actually means before you sit there and say that there aren't really any high valued women, or there's high valued men for these reasons that you claimed. Because I have actually.
Oh, she got some notes, y'all. She got some notes.
Definition.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Yeah. Okay.
So, a high valued woman, simply put, is someone who knows her worth and exudes an energy that goes beyond the physical. A high value woman is not just highly sought after by men, but is someone who knows her inherent value and can hold her own regardless of what people say or do to her. That's a high valued woman.
Okay.
But my thing is,
is that new?
No, that's the definition of a high valued woman. You want to know what want to know what a high valued man is?
Yes.
Go ahead.
A high valued man is naturally self-confident because he lives a life that he is proud of. His posture is usually open, not because he is trying to prove he is self-confident, but because he knows he has nothing to hide. A man with integrity is high value because he is trustworthy.
Mm.
All right, let me say something about that. Well, I don't know where you got that from. It sounds like it's opinion based. So it sounds like somebody wrote it down. Like, this is what I think a high value man is, and this is what I think a high value woman is.
No, I have that too.
You know what's so funny?
That's the actual definition.
But let me say this. I'm not acting like I'm the highest value man ever. I got my own. You get what I'm saying? I got my own issue. I don't even know if I'm a high value man. So I don't know.
I'll come out and say I'm trash if I was. Hey, look, bro. It is what it is. Like, if I'm high value, I'm high value. Fine. If you see me as high value, fine. If I'm not, I'm trash. Fine.
That's kind of
that don't even matter, bro. From what I've heard. Bro,
go ahead. No,
you know the crazy thing that I wanted to mention? That also goes into, from just what I heard, you said that's a high value man. Remember y'all was talking about in the previous podcast, somebody said that they didn't like false alpha something.
Yeah,
It was
that was
false
one of
alpha.
the
I can't remember the thing with it.
false alpha. Yeah, it's in one of
Syndrome.
Yeah,
False alpha syndrome. I think that's what it was.
yeah,
If I can put on a good front to walk in my confidence, and then another dude that's actually about it comes around and tells me like what it really is. If nobody confronts me about my false alpha syndrome, I can be walking around in my confidence thinking I'm high value until somebody press me. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know the difference if I go up to Shorty and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm walking around doing my thing, spit game to her. She comes in, she thinking I'm, you know, whatever it is, maybe. And then another dude come and press me like, yeah, nah, bro. That's your girl? Not anymore. Let me snatch that. You'd be like, that. So you telling me one moment I'm high value, and then in the next I can just be like beta or basic?
I feel like when it comes to the whole,
confidence is not enough for me to be like I'm high value.
there's a lot of factors that goes into it. It's more than just the confidence. It's more than just having the money or what people say about you. There's mad different factors that goes into it. So pretty much anything can seem as if it's high value. That's why I'm kind of tricked about it, because I'm like, what exactly is it? Is it a thing that a person do? Is it something that someone says about a person? Is it something that a person may have? Like, I'm stuck on a definition of what high value is.
I have an idea of what high value is, but if there's really no basis on like everybody having to agree, so I can say what high value would be in my perspective.
Yeah.
And
Like
have
what
everybody be like,
feel is high value to you.
yeah, that's
I
what.
actually have a
That's
list
what.
on
That's it.
my idea of a high value. Let me just load that up real quick.
And let me go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so I have for
Well,
my
go ahead.
answer for a single woman at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, my definition of a high value is a woman that has class, someone who's feminine, caring, you know, a woman that knows what she needs, not what she wants, because that's a huge difference. A lot of people out here saying, oh, I want this, I want that. Nah, bump that. You need to know what you need, you know what I'm saying? And also be understanding and willing to listen and actually listen and being compliant. So and when it comes to like high value for me, at least,
Compliant.
that is my definition of it.
What do you mean compliant?
Just don't fight
You
with me
mean
when it comes to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
If we got a disagreement, I don't want to hear you in my ear talking that. It's like, yo, come on, we can
All right,
we can literally be like, all right, yo, let's agree to disagree. Come back to it later, and then, you know, just chill out on that. Don't try to.
I agree.
Don't try to yell at me or try to pick something out and be like, oh, this is why you do this and this is why you. It's like, come on, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that rah rah. Just sit down, cool off some. We cool.
Yeah, I agree,
compliant, bro.
but before you get to that though, what would you say about?
Hold on, let
Do you have any thoughts on what I said about? What I said about my idea of a high value woman? You have any thoughts?
I mean, that's good stuff, I guess. If that's what is valuable
guess.
to you, like if that's what you find valuable, then
see, it's like a open ending sort of like.
yeah.
yeah. See, and
didn't
that's
have
what
a
I
problem
said
with
last
y'all
time.
talking about your opinions on women. I had a problem with you stating that there was no high valued women, which 2 out of 3 of y'all said.
All right, hold on. Let me finish this.
Wait, hold on.
Let me get this out.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nadia, because then I
Yeah,
got something.
because I agree with what Tara just said. No, but I agree with Tara just said. He's like, it's kind of open ended, and Godfather said it too. What I said was, you got me, I got you, and he said, oh, so it's like if you think they're high value, they high value. I'm like, yeah, it's if I think they are, to me, they are, and if she thinks I am, to her. So it's more
That's
of a
literally
personal thing.
that's literally what I said though.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a person. That's what you just said. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, you need to
She
watch.
got, hey, I didn't go lie. Hey,
She came in here like,
Sit there
Look,
and watch something that's making me mad. I'm not gonna do that.
I got you
Yeah.
flamed up. I got you heated. I get it.
Right there, and I'm gonna come
Yeah.
back to it when we have this conversation. But
Yeah,
let me
that's true.
just tell y'all what a relationship expert. Now, this is statistics. This is not
Okay.
fact.
Yeah. Yes, I liked that.
Okay, so this is what a relationship expert said that men find valuable in women. Okay, a woman with a passion in something, like the passion she shows for something else, confirms like her goodness and her personal drive, her independence. A woman with no problem with guy time.
What the hell is guy time?
So like,
You know what guy time is.
You know
bro.
what God time is, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
aiming,
Oh.
talking to each other, like whatever, like the things that you guys do as
Yeah.
guys, going out. Some guys like to go out and drink and
Oh, we
go
play
to parties,
Overwatch
go
and
to
hit
clubs.
niggas. And hit
Some dudes like to sit inside and do nothing.
Yeah, some of them like to just
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
down
yeah.
and do nothing and just not be bothered by a bitch, you know?
Hey,
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Peace.
I can agree on that.
A woman with strut. It's that attitude, that sassiness.
so confidence.
Confidence, yeah. That confidence, that charisma, the charm. Yeah. That's really all that they had up there.
I
Do
can
y'all
agree with
agree?
that
Are
one.
those valuable things in a woman?
That should be automatic.
It's hard to find a woman like that. What?
It is. It
That's
is.
going to be...
Okay, I could.
Wait,
Okay,
you-
this is true. This is true. It might be hard to find, but I can tell you right now. Was that how many things was that? 3? Okay, I could tell you off the bat. 2 of them didn't matter. Just from this is just from me.
Confidence?
The first thing, what passionate about something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you got to do something. I
Yeah,
can
we
give
don't
you
wanna-
something to do. Like, okay, so that's fine for the first one. The second one is probably the most important one.
The
Give me
guy
my
time, right?
please.
Power time, yeah.
And then
Men need
and then the third one was what? The strut?
yeah, like their confidence and
Debatable.
that. Let me tell you
Debatable.
about why a woman who has confidence is a very big plus for men. A woman who is not confident is going to always be thinking you're cheating on them, looking at another woman.
Insecure.
They're insecure. So you want a woman who's confident. You want that automatically. Like that's really something you really want in a woman. Confidence. It's gonna give you a headache.
You don't gotta strut about it. That is what I mean. It's like I don't need you to.
It's just over.
I don't need you to
Nah,
like.
strut.
I guess they worded it like that.
Strut's
So,
just the
like,
key word.
you
Yeah.
know? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can, as long as
It's like
as long
swagger.
as long as I know you there when I get home, I'm cool. You ain't gotta tell everybody, oh, I got a man at home. That you know, it's cool off. Let me
What about cooking breakfast?
take care of that.
That's
Please, I'm hungry.
you would think that would be for women
in
to,
my life, I don't know.
nah, you gotta
I don't know what kind of
understand.
women y'all been with, but
Yo, we've been with women that don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's
listen,
it's
you
more
probably,
than
it was probably you were young.
nah. Even when I was
Nah,
in
she was young.
It's
Okay, yeah.
Nah, she was young. That's what that is. We need.
She was probably young because I didn't start actually cooking and stuff like that until I was like 23. So
I can't really speak for nobody else here because I deal with older women and I didn't really have that problem. So that wasn't really a thing for me. It's
But
just
yeah, because they have tradition.
So, like, if you was to date a woman who doesn't do that, they would lose value in your eyes.
yeah, we'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah, true.
I don't think it would even get that far. So, but I mean,
Oh,
you're right though.
nah, it's not that.
You
What she cooks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
spit facts though. That's facts. That is facts though. I'm not disagreeing.
the simple things that us men want in the women is very rare nowadays.
It's simple, yes.
It's rare.
Now, I just want to touch on the fact that you really felt like a man having money makes them valuable.
In society's eyes, yes.
I don't believe that.
In society,
Honestly speaking, I'll put it to you like this, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. Now, if you laugh about it, then I know there's some truth to it.
Okay.
Me as a man, I can live in a cardboard box as long as I find a woman that's actually still willing to let me lay her down. I don't need money,
And there is
so it's not really there. But
But the thing is, they
this
won't
is
tolerate
this
what
is
they
true. Exactly. There's nothing concrete.
There's a
They're
time limit.
Eventually, she's gonna sit there and be
But
like,
it's not because you don't
Oh.
have money. It's because you have no ambition. You have no goal. You have nothing to look forward to build towards. That's what we're looking at.
Okay,
We're not
so-
looking at how much money you're
okay,
making.
so So
I
I
would have to
can
say,
I can do anything. I can do anything I want to do, not make money for it. And as long as I'm doing that, she's gonna stay around. As long as I look like I'm doing something constructive.
Well, you can't have a goal and no ambition to reach the goal.
you need money. I mean,
No, there's a goal. There's a goal. I have something to do.
Actually
I'm working
agree.
towards
That's like
something.
you
But if I'm not
talking
making
about
money off of it,
and never actually doing it, that's you just continuously talking about doing it and not actually doing it. Regardless of what you do in life, you're gonna grow in it. You're gonna make some type of success out of it if you put your ambition.
So success. When we're talking about success, are you talking about me getting paid?
No,
Are you
this
talking
is how
about
it is.
status? Or we talk? What are we like? What is considered success?
I think Naughty got fined.
She's saying ambition. It's like this. Yeah, it's like this. If somebody, you can be broke and you can be ambitious, but you can't be just broke and lazy.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Because if you're ambitious and you got a plan, like one of my homeboys, right? He was always telling his wife, it wasn't even his wife, it was his girlfriend. He was always calling her his wife, and he was always telling her what he was about to do, but he was never getting shit done.
Exactly.
So then when they was having marriage issues, he's like, why does she act like this? I'm like, bro, you always call her your wife. She don't got a ring. You always telling her you're going to get a raise. You ain't getting a raise. You always saying what you're going to do. You're going to get the car fixed. You're going to do the yard. You're never doing anything. If you in a cardboard box, but you say, you know what? In a week, I'm going to get a bigger box. And then next week, the box is smaller. You're just chipping away at her confidence in you.
Like I said,
And your ambition's
That was
your
perfectly
ambition's
said.
not holding up. So that's what success is. You can be broke. You can be in the cardboard box. When you get a big cardboard box, that's success. As long as you holding your word and you're showing ambition and you're showing drive,
as long as you're showing some
and not
type
just,
of
and your words ain't just hitting the wall and falling every day. That's what it is.
yes.
Progress is success.
Yes.
but there's still a time
That's what
limit.
it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But okay, so maybe y'all didn't hear me, or I must have said something wrong. We're gonna have to run this video back. I literally just said that.
No, but
But before
you said
that,
what
I
is
said
success?
But
no.
you're talking
Before
about
that, I
money.
literally stated as long as I'm doing. No, I never said anything about money. I said as long I don't have to make money. What I said before that, we got to watch the video back, please. I literally said if we do something and grow in whatever it is that we do, even if we won't make money, is she going to stay around? I just said that. That's progress.
Yeah, but the way
If she-
you worded it, you're like, so you telling me I can just do something constructive and that bitch is gonna stay?
But I'm saying though, if I'm doing something constructive and there's a process to this, you could clearly see me growing. I'm not sitting there on my ass doing nothing, bro.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's what I literally just said.
Yeah, but you didn't say it. You was asking. You're like, so you're telling me?
No, that wasn't a question. I was saying you're telling me if I do this, right? I'm making sure I heard what everybody's
Oh,
saying is straight.
okay. I thought you were
Okay,
asking.
and there you go. That was my question was
Yeah.
back to what we were saying. Did I say something wrong? But I think it was just
Yeah, I thought you
misinterpreted.
were asking.
It was
Yeah,
it was
you
it
were
was
asking.
misinterpreted. That's fine. I get it.
so we're all pretty much on the same boat when it comes to this topic. I feel like we're agreeing in most cases, and we are agreeing to disagree. I feel like this is probably going to keep going on and on.
What are we
because-
disagreeing on? What are we disagreeing
Hold
on
on.
again?
What
I don't think anyone's
biggest disagreement
disagreeing.
is that what I said that high value women don't exist.
Yes.
That was the
High-value
original
women
problem.
don't exist,
That was
yeah.
my biggest problem.
I think okay. I'm gonna be 100.
Yes,
Let
you
me
agreed.
state this again.
Yeah, you definitely agreed.
Oh, okay, because I don't see no disagreement still. I'm gonna be 100.
I just can't.
Yes.
I can't wrap my head around the fact that user men who came.
Okay,
from
you
women
know what?
And user saying that there are no high value. So your mom is not high value.
My mom.
Your mom is not high valued because there is no high valued
Listen what I'm about to say. Listen, let me say this again. Women have value. Point blank, period. You come out with value.
Especially for a woman.
Once
Yeah.
there's only a pinnacle, there's a pinnacle to your value. Point blank. You automatically have it. Your value goes down as you get older.
Yes.
That's how it works because you automatically come out with it. Now, to answer your question, yes, my mom is not high value. She is a woman of value. Bruh, there's nothing like, yes, I firmly agree to that. She is valuable, not high value. If y'all don't like the way, look, it's like.
I get what he's saying.
But I will say this though, we be bad. It's like not like we were bashing women because we were talking about the black because all the other episodes, me and Terry, we criticize our own people. We criticize brothers, bum ass niggas every time, fake ass flexing ass niggas.
Drop your shit,
brothers
drop your
who want to be on, brothers who want to be on this all black power shit, but they they don't spend no money in their own community. Yep. They're not better in their own community. So it's not like we on here just talking shit about one people. We criticize everybody equally.
Everybody can get it.
And I will say that when niggas, like, when I first said at the beginning, I'm like, look, I ain't acting like I'm the illest nigga in the world and I'm the highest value dude. I hate when I hear other niggas be like, oh, money over bitches. Like, nigga, you ain't even got no money.
Okay.
You ain't got no bitches.
Oh, you can't turn a hoe. You ain't got no money or no bitches. So why you worried about money or bitches, bro? You talking about can't turn a hoe into a housewife? Nigga, you ain't got a house.
You don't got no house.
You ain't got no house. You ain't got no hoes.
That question though, like, do you believe that can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
Absolutely not.
No, sir.
I wouldn't advise it.
Absolutely not.
To the streets.
Listen.
And even still, hold on. Even still. Oh, hold on. Whoa.
You think so?
Whoa. Wait, hold on.
Okay, well.
First off, I don't want to call you. I don't want to call you no 304. I'm not gonna call you no 304. You got it. Hey, but what I'm
saying, like real shit, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm an open book. I don't care about what people think or say or hear about me. I was a hoe, 100%. But now, I'm not.
Okay.
Was I a housewife first? Yes, I was a housewife. Then I was a hoe, and now I'm a housewife again.
The thing is, though.
Then your process is that's.
My process
that doesn't count.
That
doesn't count. It's not even. It's not messed up. It doesn't count. You were a housewife. You were a housewife first, so you already knew what it was. If you consider yourself a housewife, you kind of screwed yourself actually.
Yeah, but like
that was kind of on you though.
I wasn't like a good housewife. I didn't cook or clean or that stuff.
That ain't no housewife then. Hold on.
Exactly.
That's what you talking about.
That's what a housewife is.
Nah. A wife in a house. You know what I'm saying? There's certain duties when it comes to being a housewife. Like the stuff that you said that you weren't doing, those are duties of a housewife.
That's
you were a wife.
I was just a wife.
But that's not a housewife.
I didn't do the things that a wife actually does. I was 18, 19 years old. I was mad young. I didn't
stop with the age, bro. That 18, 19. Do you? Oh, this is crazy.
Listen, not everybody grows and matures at the same rate. Everybody matures differently. I was still playing with Barbie dolls at 15. So
that's not a problem. I was still running around throwing pencil sticks at 18. We still cool. Look, I don't have no problems with that. What I'm talking like once you at the age of 18. Okay, and then you talking about you regardless. At 16 I was doing stuff way better than that. Look, it doesn't matter. What we're talking about. You saying at 18, like that's an excuse for something to do wrong. Like you didn't. So you're telling me at 18 you didn't know.
Excuse on why I didn't do everything right. I wasn't.
Why is age your number? If consciously speaking, if you have the brain to actually think and be like, hold on a second, this is right, this is wrong. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Whether it is right or whether it is wrong, do I feel comfortable enough to sit here and be like, do I want to move forward through this? Oh, I'm 18. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Whatever. Like, huh?
Some people think like that, though.
Okay, thank you. I'm just making sure because I'm like,
no, people do think like that. They just be like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever.
It's your surroundings. Too.
Okay.
Yeah, and your surroundings, the people that you have around.
People that enable that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Got it.
But like he said, a person has a mind of their own, so you know what's right and you know what's wrong.
Yeah, I was enabled as a child. I'm the youngest of all my family. So I was everything was given to me. Everything was done for me. I was never actually taught how to cook and clean correctly. And those are things you need to teach your child. Like, you have to teach.
Okay, so now I definitely gotta ask a question.
At my age, we didn't have social media. We didn't have ways to go and just look up things and find out how to do things. That's not how I was raised. I was raised trial and error. We had to actually do the things to learn how to do them.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
was broke,
saying?
so I had to do the same thing. Here's my question.
Yeah.
My question. My question to you
let me
would have been. Hold on, Nadia. I got you. Let me just ask this question, then you good. Was you raised with a mother and a father, or was you raised with just one parent?
I was raised with step family. I wasn't raised by any parent.
So you're like an orphan.
My sisters. I was raised by my sisters. Like, my sisters raised me.
Did you have parents in the house?
At nighttime when they went to bed.
Oh, so they worked.
Okay, but they were there.
All day.
So who wasn't the step? Who wasn't the step?
My mom.
Your mother?
Yeah, my mom.
Okay, but you did have a father figure in the house, even though he came home late.
No.
It sounds like she was moving around.
I was moving around a lot.
Yeah, she was moving around, and she really that counts as really not having a parent.
I really didn't.
At all.
There's no supervision.
I had.
So you got cousins watching you,
I had about
family
2
friends.
years of my life where I had actual adult supervision and stuff like that. I was 8, 9, 10 years old. I lived with my grandmother.
No one was checking
and
her
and my
homework,
aunt.
asking if she ate, all that type
All
of
right,
stuff.
this
I went through that.
This topic is getting a bit personal, so
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on.
All right, hold on. Let me say one thing though. Let me say one thing. When we're saying you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, you can't. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
She has. Yes.
No. Yeah. You didn't. No one turned you into a housewife. You went out when you was like, you know what, I'm done hoeing, and you went and did your own and started doing it right. I mean, that's what she said. I'm just.
The thing is, if I was a man, I would want somebody who once was doing things.
No, please.
He's experienced.
Nah.
Stop.
Most of these girls
Stop.
are doing.
And you know what? And I'm glad. Yo.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous territory. You can't tell people that, because that kind of stuff makes a sir not want to marry a woman. Like, if it's like a wedding day, and let's say like you guys are like about to get married legit, and if she tells you about like her promiscuous past and a homie didn't know about that kind of information can make him call the wedding off. That's very sensitive, because for a man, in the back of our mind, we always think of just the promiscuous past that a woman may have.
All right, I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Why would a woman not tell a man until the day they're getting married that she used to be a hoe?
That was just an example. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's an extreme example.
Now, hold on. Even
don't know. Some dudes don't.
Even
before
still.
Period.
I'm open book. I don't care.
The thing is, that's even if you do know, don't tell niggas. It's
better. It's better if you not.
Don't tell everybody body count, because in the back of their mind, they're gonna always be thinking just some wild shit. That's just how our brains are.
We're very as guys, we're kind of like territorial. So once I know you had like 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 50 up in you, it's like I'm 51 and you decided to get with me. Golly, bro. You think I'm gonna sit here and
you should feel good about that.
Nah, it's not.
Out of all the penises you had, I'm the one who chose.
No.
Let me say.
No.
Let me give my opinion on that. Honestly, it's like I understand people go through shit. Like, I understand. I've been through a bunch of shit, so I can't. I'm not judgmental. So if a chick tells me, "Oh, I fucked 300 niggas," hey, whatever.
I can't get on one knee for
on
that.
what she's doing at that point. I'm not getting on one knee for anything.
But okay, but
especially not.
Okay, Naughty.
Especially not that.
You cool.
Hold on, let me finish. Can I finish, bro? Damn, you didn't even let me finish, bro. He's trying to save me and shit. I know what I'm doing, bro. I'm saying I'm not getting on one knee. Period. But if a chick's, because a lot of the times, like when you're saying like, "Oh, I chose you," no hoe is choosing me.
Pokemon.
Like, if anything, I'm choosing the hoe. If anything, that's how I'm saying it. I'm talking about active hoes. I'm not talking about like that either.
You got it.
It's just
Go
like,
ahead. Keep doing.
I'm not insecure enough to be thinking, "Oh, damn, how many niggas, like, who was in there? Was he fucking putting his leg in it?" I don't give a fuck.
His leg in it.
Yeah,
like
that. I like
yeah, like I don't care what no other nigga was doing before me. I know what I can. I know I care what my legs getting put in. That's all I care.
But the thing is too, bro, like it can also be like for some people that may know your girl, like, yo, you messing with her, like it can be a bit embarrassing and it can kind of hurt a nigga ego if you have other sirs that might have know about what your girl done or even had experiences with your girl. So when it comes to cases like that, it could be.
If you're not confident in yourself, then that's why
that's hard. Regardless if you're confident or not, it's gonna still fuck with you. If I know that
confidence that somebody, my whole team got it.
Like, come on, that's that.
Why would you date somebody who is with your whole team?
That's number one. That's mistake number one.
That's your part.
That's what we're saying.
I've seen that a lot, bro. I've seen that a lot.
Why you can't find a hoe from another state? Like
a couple of my boys.
That's
wifed up some chicks that been with everybody.
Go find a hoe from another state. I'm just saying. Listen.
Look, Han.
I can't deal with
hoes.
I can't deal with no hoes.
Hoes mostly get wifed up. Hoes mostly get wifed up, bro. Look at all your boys. Look at niggas. They all get with hoes.
But what kind of dudes are wifing them though?
Every dude I see is with a chick that's been around.
But what kind of dudes are they?
Tons of types of dudes.
Hey, teach his own, man.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. Hey, that's what you want to do. I'm not gonna be mad if a nigga likes the hoe.
I'll put it to you like this. Honestly speaking, I know what it really is. It's easy for shorties. It's hard for dudes. Dude is like, yo, let me slide. You let me slide. Okay, fine. Let me wife you so I can keep sliding. Like, it is what it is. Okay, I don't feel like dealing with Keisha, Teresa, Ron, Runisha, like 3 different chicks every other day. Let me just deal with you. At least if I deal with you, I know what you've been through. The team smashed. Fine. Let me at least keep you here. Like, you're not going back to the team, right? All right, bet. So you stay at home. Cool. Now I got to walk in confidence, right? That the whole team smashed because I wifed her up. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know I wifed her. So what? At least now I know she ain't smashing you. Like, come on, that sounds dumb. If I'm confident,
it does sound
that confidence
silly.
doesn't work for nothing. You sit there, I'm confident all day. As soon as my whole team come up and be like,
talking about
last week I about no. I'm not. It's not. No. What I mean, let me clarify about my team.
I didn't sleep with your team.
I'm not talking about my team. What I mean by team is like community. If we did it in the area, if she's a shorty in the area, if we do go by your example and say get her out of state, okay, fine. Still, why would I go to another state just to get a hoe? At least let me go out of state to find somebody reasonable.
For you to go and get a hoe. That's not what I was saying.
We've been talking about hoes this whole time.
I've been trying to change this topic, bro.
If a woman was at one point a hoe, could she become a wife?
Yes.
Yes.
But,
well, you can't change a hoe to a housewife.
Go ahead, bro.
No, she's saying could a hoe be a wife someday? Yeah, but you can't change a hoe into a housewife.
Yeah, they have.
You can't just pick up a hoe off the side of the road and be like, "Hey, hold on, close that pussy up. I'm gonna throw a fucking, I'm gonna throw a white dress on you and we good." No, she's not changing.
Yeah,
she got to change herself.
Change herself, yes.
She got to change herself before you even slide in there.
Yes,
that's what she got to do. You can't just start fucking a hoe and then thinking your dick's gonna change it.
So Sammy, it sound like you was tripping because we was on the same page the whole time. It sounded like me, Tara, Naughty, we was cool.
I did ask the question incorrectly. I asked it where I was saying, can you change a hoe into a housewife? What I meant was, can somebody who was once a hoe be a wife?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But and like what Tara asked before, what type of niggas are wife and hoes? Look at Kanye West. He's with Kim K. Hoe. he Wiz Khalifa had a kid with his ex, who's another hoe, Amber Rose. All these rappers, they only wife hoes. So when niggas are stupid, bro. Or brothers, they just copy whatever rappers do, so they think that shit's acceptable. They slide in all the fucking Instagram models, which are just hoes, DMs, and that's who they make their
Which are
wives.
just
It's not really.
So
it's
you
not
see
really
it-
stupid
You
though.
see it happen a lot.
It's not really stupid though. And the reason I said it back to what I was saying earlier, if that's what you feel like you can get and that's what you want to hit, that's what you got. It's not necessarily stupid. It's just like, bruh, I can't find nobody. I'm gonna get what I can get and I'm gonna slide.
So what's the moral of the story?
Hey,
I don't know.
the moral of the story is ain't no high value, bruh.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything in this whole conversation about high value. Like that's the moral of the story to me, bro.
What are you talking about?
There's ideas and you know what I mean.
There's ideas.
It's opinion based.
Yes.
It is very
Okay.
opinionated.
It is.
That's all it is. It's like music, sports. It's subjective. It's how you feel, what you think is high value.
Okay, so you know what? I could put it to you like this to just settle this all together. If it's very opinion based, I would have to say not all, majority. I give about 51%. You can run me on the statistics later, but majority, 51% of men believe high popularity, high value women do not exist. That is a high opinion base, as far as I'm concerned. That's why I say
I need to see these statistics.
it's these
High popularity.
It's high popularity. It's just most men would agree. 51%. You can run the statistics later. Get back to me on that. I'm saying that. I'm not saying this is facts. This is.
I mean, one statistic that I do have is pretty much about divorces, like who initiates the divorce. And this is a 2015 study. But shit, marriage from
2015.
But shit, it's gotten worse over time.
Let's be honest. 2015 is pretty good
2015 is
because
it's right around the corner, bro.
And you can't count the last 3 years because ain't nobody getting married in COVID. What are we talking about?
But still,
That was
it
like
says
7 years ago.
it's
Okay, and you can't count the
that's
last
still
3
right
years
there, though.
because we weren't getting together because of COVID. So even if we talk about 7 years, it doesn't matter. We're literally talking about maybe give or take a high possibility of 3 years. 3 years because
Let me ask
after
you guys this
2018, it's over.
Let me ask you guys this question before I even give you guys the statistics. I always have a problem with that word. What percentage do you think women initiates the divorce? Like what percentage?
7 out of 10.
72?
7 out of 10 easily.
Shit, you guys are actually
either-
right on the point. Yeah, it's
Come
70%
on, bro.
of
Come
women
on,
initiate
come
divorces.
on, bro. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
But
reason
I
why
explained why, though.
the reason why the number one causes of divorces that's happening within the states at least is the lack of commitment, infidelity, and pretty much conflicts and arguments and domestic abuse. But still,
Hold on. That sounds all like men's problem. Like domestic abuse.
Exactly.
That sounds like a men issue.
Why am I going to stay married?
I mean,
to somebody who's beating on
No.
infidelity and like
No.
Infidelity
Whoa.
sounds like it would be a man
Rebellious.
issue too.
well, Jada Smith.
Yeah.
Nah.
Listen,
Hold on.
celebrities don't count. Celebrities don't count. Because, first of all,
They
they all
bad.
cheat. They all cheat.
Yo, if Jada would do that to Will, these
They all
regular niggas out here are getting played.
They all cheat.
Yeah.
It's over. But here's my
Bro,
thing.
I didn't make Independence
Yeah.
Day. A bitch will cheat on me quick, bro. I wasn't dead shot in fucking Suicide Squad. They ain't worried about
Fine,
me if
you
they do
just
that to
messed it all
Will.
up.
I'm just speaking facts,
No.
man.
Hold on.
I mean,
if we're talking
no, but hold
about
on.
infidelity, it's like, wait a second. Who on the dude or on the shorty?
I mean, if the women
On either
initiate,
or.
If the woman initiates,
It's most
it's
likely
because
to
the
do-
man cheated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but if that's the reason, why am I cheating? If you ain't giving me no slide, I'm gonna slide.
So leave. Initiate divorce.
it's not that
Nah,
Because then
easy.
you,
The money.
What do you mean?
Niggas be getting. I'm not gonna say the word. Niggas be getting
Finessed.
raped. They be getting graped when it comes to like alimony and shit like
Yeah,
that.
nah, they really do that. They be getting
have-
finessed.
That's
nah,
why they have
that's
If
not.
they have a prenup, they wouldn't be married in the first place.
what?
Okay.
A prenup is?
But they keep their money.
Yeah, chicks don't want to sign
What
that.
they came into the relationship with.
Yeah, but
That's what a prenup
Okay,
is.
but
I know.
But chicks don't want to be signing
Let's be
that.
honest. How long you gonna stay with me if you're not gonna get nothing out of it?
If you're married to a billionaire, you would definitely, you know what I'm saying, it would be different.
Even a prenup, you still got to pay.
Because again, I am not one of those women who look at a man for their money. I don't care about their money.
We're talking about people who actually get like divorces with money.
Women having their own money though, women's money is their money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say what you're saying about you probably take care of a man for a relationship or whatever case may be. But again, there's a time limit when it comes to that. A woman can support a man, but not for long. Women are not built for that. That's not their job. It's only a matter of time if you're gonna be like, yo, I can't support this nigga, especially if he's not ambitious or he does not find ways to make his own money.
On here,
I will say this. I will say this.
You're a whole man speaking about how women feel.
What women do you know out here that's 100% supporting their man for life, for the entire relationship?
I would.
You would. Hold on.
Yes, the fuck I would.
You said so you married?
Enough money to support me and my man, and he's doing something productive with himself, but it's not making any type of money.
Hold on. Are you married?
If I love him,
you still gonna support him forever.
Yes.
You married right now.
A long time.
Sounds good.
Am I married right now? Legally, yes.
What is legally?
Like, hold on, we ain't gonna get into all the. We don't talk about legal issues.
But I haven't been with him for 11 years.
Take his money.
I'm
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
He don't got no money. And you wait. Hold on.
He's on SSI. He's disabled.
I'm sorry. You just proved.
Okay. But if she's married, then it would make a valid point. But your situation that you're stating, you just stated that you left, regardless of the reason you're not with him. It's like, how does that work in what we're talking about? You're talking about staying with the guy, but then in your current situation, you're not with your guy. How does that work?
I'm talking about staying with a man who doesn't have money.
But does he have money?
No, he has.
No.
I just said no. He doesn't have no money.
Okay, but you also stated that you left.
But not because he didn't have money. That's what I'm saying.
He did something wrong.
Yeah, no.
He was saying that no woman is going to stay with a man who doesn't have any money or has nothing.
She's not going to continue to support this nigga for the rest of their relationship.
That's what.
Yeah, this is true.
And I was counteracting. I'm one of those.
Okay, so you was talking to that specific point. I'm going back to the reasons as to why. He stated a couple reasons. I'm going back off of that. So we're kind of talking about the same thing, but I was referring back to certain the reasons as to why.
If you line up 100 women and ask them if they would support a man in a relationship forever, I'm just free balling. I think at least 90% of women wouldn't be down for that kind of shit.
Can I just say something though? Most women are gonna lie. They'll be like, I'm gonna stay, but wouldn't really stay. You can't go off of what people like. That doesn't make it.
Women are not built like that.
You have to see if they actually went through this situation. And I've been with multiple men who had nothing. And I took care of them. I paid for the dates. I paid for everything.
But those guys are...
And I didn't leave them.
Yeah, those... Because they didn't... Like we said, those are bum-ass niggas.
Yes, they were. But...
I see a lot of that, though. I see a lot of dudes living off of chicks. I see that.
Yo, I'm not going to front. I've actually been in a situation where... It's funny because ever since the situation, I've always had money since then because, like, I put this girl through a lot because I didn't have any money. And I didn't really see it until after we broke up. Like, I was literally at her spot. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing shit. I was collecting unemployment and shit. You know what I'm saying? And she would be going to work. Yeah, nigga, I was a burden. And when I sat down and thought about this shit, I'm like, nah, I would never do that shit to another girl again because she's not built for that. So when she started talking to another sir on the side, I was mad. But when I thought about it, it made sense. Because I wasn't doing my job as a dude, you know what I'm saying? As a nigga that's doing what I'm supposed to do. So she couldn't keep up with that shit no more because, bruh, it was too much.
But yo, first off, let me commend you though, Sammy. Samantha, I don't know if you...
Doesn't matter, yeah. Either one.
Okay. I do commend you. You a good woman. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't think we stated that before. I feel like this is the first time we had... You good. You a good woman.
Thank you. I would like to think that.
Whatever you got going on, that ain't what's happening outside. That's what we do.
I'm a very passionate person, so I know that I'm very different from majority of women in society. But I do get triggered when you put all women in one category. Because yes, I may be a small statistic, but there are other women that are like me out there in the world.
Just like how you said
We're not. I never said all. Never
just
said
like you
all.
was
By
saying
the
how
way,
that you talk to are like trash and didn't have any money. It's the same thing goes for us guys. We come to many situations where we had girls that would like not do their duties. You know what I'm saying? So more than enough, we've had more bad experiences. So that's pretty much what we see and what we report. You know what I'm saying? So for me speaking, it's rare for me to find, I don't know, or for a lot of sirs to find a good woman out here.
And then there's a lot of men who have good women right in front of their faces and they don't see them.
Yeah. And honestly, men are very lustful. You can get a girl, you can get the perfect girl, but she's just a little too fat, a little too chubby. Niggas won't even look her way. You can literally get the most perfect girl ever, but you just won't even give her a chance just because of the way she look. And I will say, like, when we talking about prenups and shit earlier, dudes are always complaining like, man, this girl took half his money. But every time I see a man that's married to a girl, most of the time, they don't want their wife to work. They don't want them to build shit from the marriage that they're in. So now this woman is sitting here not working for all these years, not building her own shit. And then when she gets kicked out, people get mad that she gets half the shit when you told her not to work. You wanted her to just watch the kids or whatever. And some dudes are insecure. They don't want their girl working.
Yeah.
So,
when I was married,
I see that part.
That was an issue. I wanted to go and get my GED. He wanted me to go back to high school. So it was like,
oh, so see, you're kind of an outlier because it's like
I could speak on every. I've been through like everything.
Yeah.
I'm grown. I have kids. I've been married. I've been in almost every type of relationship you can name. I have a lot of experience, so that's why I'm able to speak on a lot of these things.
Every type of relationship, have you been polygamous? What do you think of polygamy?
I actually want to try a polygamous.
Oh my, this is getting crazy.
You definitely are different.
This is going crazy.
I actually was speaking to somebody on my.
Are you bi or?
I don't consider myself bisexual because I do not eat vagina.
Okay.
I've tried it. I tried it and I don't like it.
No, but I mean, like, how is that the only thing that exempts you from being bisexual? I don't.
Because bisexual women eat each other's vaginas.
No, I get that, but I'm like, there's other things you do in sex to just.
No, I don't identify as bisexual. Yeah. But I do dabble with women. And that's not really what a polyamorous.
Okay, see, that's what I'm trying to get. I'm like, wait a second.
No, that's why I know polygamy and being bisexual too.
Yeah,
a polygamy. I was saying, are you polygamous and bisexual?
I'm not. We're not all together having intercourse. So
you over here and she over there.
You have them some days. Yeah. I actually like that idea.
I think that's a good idea too. Shoot, one thing I will say.
I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm not gonna say nothing about this.
Nah, we're gonna.
I ain't going.
Nah, one thing I'll say. I remember because. First, I want to say, Sam, you are a good, like Godfather said earlier. You good woman. It sounds like you've been through a lot, and you pushed through it. A lot of people in your position wouldn't be where you at right now. So I want to give you the praise. I want to give you that praise. But when we talk about women, good women in general, it's like they see good men and they just, I don't know. It's like what. How do you find a good man? Because last time, I don't know if Tara was joking or whatever. Because last time we was in just whatever. Never mind.
Go ahead. You didn't brought it up. What you talking about?
No, I was thinking maybe I just read into things a little too much. But last time we was on the chat in the last episode, Tara said, or Corey said something like, man, she put me in the friend zone. I'm like, how do you put a nigga like that in the friend zone? That's a good nigga right there. Like, all the shit we talk about, a high value nigga, what I be talking about, it's that dude. This nigga, he don't be getting in no trouble. He got
plenty of times.
He got his own business. That's what I'm saying. While we're talking about high value and shit, he's like a shining example of that type of shit. And we all, and in our crew, we always talk about that. We're like, what?
Chill.
All right, whatever. No, I'm just saying. No, hold on. Let me just say this one thing, because me and the homies, we always say that, like, man, Tara's a really good dude, man. If we could be like somebody, it'd be like Tara.
They do be saying that.
That's what we say. Like, we're like, yo, this is the leader right here. That's Captain America. He's the leader of the Avengers.
So much right now.
But I'm giving praise where it's due. That's all I'm saying. So when he's like, damn, I'm in the friend zone, I'm like, how can a nigga like that be put in any friend zone?
I don't know.
So, like,
how could he?
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know. I feel like I missed something. I don't know.
Most of the time.
We might have to cut this part out. All right.
Most of the time, a lot of women aren't attracted to good men. Good men, most of the time, are not the ideal man. And when I say that, most women say they want somebody tall, fit.
Yo, Tara, bro, what's that button? Hit that button. Hit that hit that pink one time. Yes, sir.
That is what the ideal man for a woman is attracted to. Then you have some women who are attracted to bigger men, and but it definitely has to do. A lot of good men are not really that attractive.
It's not that they're attractive. Good men get manipulated. We get played. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's a whole nother subject.
No, it's
You're
not.
Jumping
it's the same subject. I think
it's
that's
the same subject. Nice guys.
I mean, it's really just
females get
the dudes. Yeah, this is true, of course. But what we're really getting at is like, yo, dudes you like get you wet. Dudes that actually want to take care of you dry as the Sahara Desert. It just is what it is. That's how you want to know how you know you got with a good dude? Because he actually cares about you. Then you be like, oh, I don't want this guy. I'm drying up. Let me get this dude. I'm already dripping. Easy. Let me slide over there one time. You be like, come on, bro. You want him? Oh, and then next week you be like,
let me go get this felon.
You be like, hold on a second. Wait a second. How did he leave me? Why? I don't understand. Everything just was going so well. He was just bagging me last week. What are you talking about? Oh, well, you know why. It's just like he didn't care. You clearly knew what he came in for. You let him do it, and then now you're like, okay, wait a second. Yeah, let me just go ahead and do that. Now I'm looking like the world is just against me because he didn't want me. Like, nah, come on, bro.
That goes back to wants and needs. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people, both men and women, say that they want a person like this, but in actuality, you may need a person for how you may have some certain traits that a person that you may need that knows how to deal with you or deal with that kind of person in their traits. A person that you want is just a person that you see physically, like, oh, I want a person that's like this tall, blah, blah, blah. But for having a person what you need that can handle you and just like calm you down and know what kind of things I don't know, man. It's a lot of difference when
back to what I said, bro. Whatever you want gets you wet. What you need keeps you dry, bro. If I actually care about you and you know I care about you, trust me, you're going to be like, oh, he's so controlling. I can't do anything. I feel like I'm doing this. I just can't do that around him. Yeah, because we actually know what you're about. So how about you just sit down and let me take care of you instead of running over here where he's just going to bag you and then leave you back to the street wondering what happened last week.
Okay, so
I
feel like the same way
it's the same thing, bro.
Lusts women, I feel like women lust men too. And
Facts.
I feel like it's a lot to do with the chase. Every human being
but women don't
wants
chase
what they can't have.
Women don't chase men.
That's not true.
All right.
That's not really
small.
Okay.
I don't feel like that's true neither.
Have you guys had your Tion spit game and get y'all number? Because shit.
honestly,
my experience, I have never had any girl come up to me in the club trying to bag me up. You know what I'm saying?
I've done that, but
I never really done that. But
I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm an exception.
I'm gonna
I
keep it
know,
real.
I know,
Back-
I know. I'm a different person. Okay.
I had a
Man or woman, I'm just.
If you
I
like,
had a chick. I had a chick do that, but she was with like I don't know if she was like with her sister or her sister seemed like she was with a boyfriend. I was working back at Cheddar's, way back. She was at the table. I was waiting a table, and she actually slid me her number, bro. Like
how many times has that happened? You said that was years ago. Does that happen frequently? How guys hunt girls?
No. But it does happen. It does happen.
let me
If a
explain
woman
my
is
point of view.
attracted to a man, say like on social media, and she sees that he posts a lot. Obviously, that man probably has other women in his inbox. I'm telling you, they do that. Women do that. They do it. They be in the man's inbox, thirsty, just like men. And they see that this man is lusted by a lot of women. That's a chase for them. I want to get.
That's
this
arousal for women as well too.
I want to get.
Chicks
so
just want
another
what other
woman
chicks
doesn't.
want.
Pre-selection is a real thing. If a girl sees a man that's surrounded by mad women, she's gonna be intrigued,
and she's gonna want that man.
Mysterious, you know what I'm saying? So that's arousal for women.
It is
low key.
I will say I don't want to act like I was like the illest nigga in Nebraska and all the bitches were chasing me, but when I was like years ago when I was getting in trouble, I was making a little money, I had a little name, people heard about me. There was like a lot of everyone, not even just me, everyone in my circle. We just had this reputation where all the bitches wanted to be around us. They was throwing themselves at us. They wanted to come sleep at the house. It was like that. But what I was doing at that time, I didn't deserve all the attention I was getting.
I ain't gonna lie, Nody. I was just about to bag on you, boy. I was like, why'd you even start off with that, man? Damn.
What do you mean?
The first thing that came out of your mouth was when I was getting into trouble. Bruh, we trying to... You not a good selection. It goes back to what we was talking about before.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, but I'm like,
all the shit I was doing, I didn't deserve all the shit I didn't deserve all these women throwing themselves at me. So it's just goes to show that women are just throwing themselves at niggas for the wrong reasons. Or the women that was I was dealing with. So
nah, you right. That's
what I'm saying. They was throwing themselves at me when I was in the middle of being a criminal, all types of bullshit. So
they like that.
I didn't deserve, like, I wasn't a good dude, and they was all trying to fuck with me. Now I'm trying to do the right thing, and ain't nobody looking my way. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna stay. I gotta cut some of this time.
Like you said,
yeah, I'm saying.
That just shows that good guys don't get no play.
Yeah,
all the
it's
go
the
for
same
the
thing over here. Like, people will see me and they'll say that I'm really pretty and like what all this other stuff, right? I was getting a lot more attention when I had a lot of male friends, when I was posting a lot with me and other men. I was getting a lot more people in my inbox. I mean, maybe people they just know not to be in my inbox.
I mean, they can also see that. Because if a dude sees you with multiple dudes and pictures, whatever the case may be, they may slide in your DM.
They think that I'm easy.
Exactly.
Yep, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not a good look.
So now I don't really get people in my inbox.
If a chick gets a lot of DMs, it's because she's easy. If a dude gets a lot of DMs, it's because he has the reputation.
Well, it's automatic for women to get mad DMs. You know what I'm saying? Because women, like Bam said earlier in the joint, women are born with value, yo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't really get a lot of inboxes though. So
that's because you're low key.
I'm about to say, you can't. Hold on. Hey, yeah, don't even. We know, Tara. We know why. Bro, keep that down here, bro. Hey, chill on that, bro.
I'm
that, bro.
I'm lost too. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying like if you get a lot of DMs, you're easy. I'm just saying dudes will only mostly slide in like a girl's DM that when they're being thirsty, they just posted a thirst trap. Like, dudes ain't like seeing some chick like posting pictures of like her lawyer degree or whatever and being like, hey, that's a swell degree you got there.
Yeah,
like, they're going in there for some other bullshit.
Something like if I steal somebody's status and I post it and it's like something sexual or something like that, most of the time I will get a lot of inboxes due to that.
That's what it
reason. Yeah, most definitely.
I'm about to say though, Nutty, quick question though. As far as a lawyer, you that's what you like?
No.
Okay,
You would
I
never
was-
win
I was
arguments. She would have all the evidence for arguments that y'all have.
Right?
I mean, you're not really gonna win an argument anyway. That's not something you would want to try to do regardless. You just let it have it, bro, and go on about your
I
business.
like that.
I was just saying,
of
like
course.
somebody like
Listen to him.
educated.
Of course he would like that.
Hey, you was a second ago. You was like, hold on, don't even try to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now you
come
on my
on,
team. I feel you. That's what's up.
bro.
I set trips sometimes, you know.
Stop the cap.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to say, you see what I'm rocking. So I see what you're saying. You definitely set trip and you come my way.
Hey, yo, blood. But yeah,
Oh man.
come on, dog. All right, so my question, I know, Bam, you didn't see the footage or hear about what happened, but 8
It
people
was like
died.
a riot, some type of
It
riot.
was not a little
right?
riot.
It was not
bro.
a riot. What it was,
But I'm saying though, it was like some commotion going.
I feel like there was too many people.
I'm gonna break it down. So in attendance, there was 50,000 people. It got overcrowded, so additional 5,000 people end up getting into the show. So what happened during like Travis Scott's concerts? It's rebellious, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of along the lines of like heavy rock and shit like that. So mosh pits is gonna form. So all the people that was in the back, mosh pitting, pushing everyone up to the front of the freaking stage where it was overcrowded already. So niggas are getting trampled. 8 people died. Over 200 people were injured.
300 people were
300 people were treated. 8 people died, including kids, from starting
and
at the
30
age.
people were sent to the hospital, cardiac arrest.
Yes, it was bad. It was real bad. And then Travis Scott is getting a lot of backlash because people are saying that he didn't really try any ways to stop it.
He continued on with the show for 30 minutes.
He kind of did stop at one point,
Yeah, he stopped at one point.
but there was another point where shit got crazy. Like fans were getting on the stage trying to wave him to stop.
Telling him to stop performing.
Yeah, it was
They were
bad.
climbing up onto the recording people, telling them to cut the music, stop the music and stuff.
Now,
Was he aware of all this?
what happened?
He claims that
he aware?
wasn't aware, that when he did notice that there was some type of commotion, that he stopped and tried to get them help or whatever. But by then it was already like 20, 30 minutes into the whole start of it.
You got to keep in mind too, like being on stage, he has all those lights blinding him off
Yeah.
GP, so he probably really couldn't see what's going on in the stage, especially the front row. Now, as from hearing it, I don't think he was able to hear it either because they be having like those headphones and shit on,
Yeah.
and there's freaking speakers and everything blasting. So I don't think he heard or see anything that was going on. He probably only seen and stopped it at that one point because he was highly elevated. He was at a high point
Yeah.
when he was probably above the light, seeing over like, oh shit, that person needs some help.
Yeah.
Yo, get some paramedics.
Yeah.
But all the other shit that happened, he probably really didn't see that shit.
They're trying to cancel him.
Yeah.
They're trying to.
Well, security should have definitely been like, you know what? Cut this nigga's mic. Hold on, get someone on stage to tell him, like,
Yeah, like, the
like
people-
I don't see how it all falls on Travis Scott.
crew.
He's just a performer at this
Yeah.
point. If he knew anything, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I agree.
But you gotta like the people that run the show.
Then they were
should've
saying
that's what I was about to
handled
say.
it
that.
was demonic, that what he was doing was demonic.
They always try to put the Illuminati.
Yeah,
the
they always
Illuminati
trying
thing.
to put that on there. I don't think he was like. I don't think anyone is. That's a whole nother issue. I don't think he was really trying to be demonic, but people are gonna say that.
He's not saying much. You all right?
Nah, because I know the main thing that Naughty basically said everything that I was gonna say. But honestly
Yeah.
speaking, let's be real. How you gonna cancel this man if he didn't know? Now, did he know how many tickets got sold? Did he know the occupancy of the area that he like rented out? What was the information?
50,000, but
Yeah.
keep in mind, 5,000 people got in.
They got overcrowded.
after.
That's that's what I'm saying.
10%
It's
capacity.
So he didn't know about the extra 5,000 people that showed up.
Okay, so yet
Also,
again, this
keep in
can't
mind-
be his fault.
Last concert, he told his fans to rush the stage. So some fans may have thought about that and started doing it on their own.
Okay, I'm not going to flex. Yeah, I did see a video of Travis Scott because he was crowd surfing in one video, and a fan tried taking his sneakers. So after they put Travis Scott over the barricade where he was safe, Travis was saying on the mic, "Yo, fuck him up." He tried taking my sneakers. Fuck him up. in the crowd.
So if he can notice that, then he can notice niggas dying.
That was daytime, though. That performance was in the daytime when it happened, when niggas tried taking his sneakers. And plus, he was crowd surfing, so he was able to see the sir. But he actually initiated that in that performance, not the one that we're talking about, but the previous one.
I just feel like 30 minutes is a long time.
It is.
To not see anything.
It is, and just the thought of it is crazy.
So I mean, I don't want to cancel anyone, but you gotta face some type of repercussions.
But can I just understand why?
When Trump did that same thing, niggas was all like, "Fucking throw him in jail." Like Trump did the same shit.
We can't throw him in jail for having people push up on stage and have it. That's
if you incite violence, that's inciting a riot. If you say, "Hey, fuck this nigga up," you get charged.
Okay, yeah, but that was for the last concert. We're talking about this one, though.
Yeah, that's what
different.
I'm saying. Yeah. This one, I don't know if he knew. If he knew, he's a piece of shit. If he didn't, then what can you do?
So,
the nigga's not a promoter.
Right?
He don't.
Everybody wants to cancel all of these rappers for these stupid ass reasons. Why is Chris Brown not canceled?
Cancel culture wasn't as crazy as it is now back then. And they tried. They tried. Every interview that man had, they always run that shit up.
Listen, bro. Chris Brown, he's a different type of monster because I seen this nigga do a double backflip once. And you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't cancel a nigga who does a double backflip.
Did she beat his ass?
No.
Huh?
I thought Rihanna beat his ass. Or they beat each other's ass.
I don't know. I heard different stories.
And she mushed him.
While driving a Lamborghini.
Okay. But that still does not give a man...
That don't give you no right. But this is what it is. I remember he was on his way to get canceled. You know what saved him? Rihanna went to court with him and was like, "No, this is still my man's. He didn't do nothing wrong." So, I mean, she's sitting there. She got her ass whipped, and she's going to court for him, whipping her ass.
How much a woman really
people
loves
like,
a
"Hey,
man,
if she's
though?
cool with it,
she's
cool with it. I'm cool with it." That's how niggas look at it.
It's crazy. Yeah. I swear. I feel like I don't know why women.
That's what like shorties want.
That
doesn't even make sense.
It's like they say that that's not what they want, but they show another way. You know, like.
Well, then you can't get mad when you get it. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
When you get it,
that's true.
You showed me you wanted to get your ass beat. It just happens. It's like, why? I don't want nobody hitting up on me. Please, I just want love, peace, tranquility. Please, don't hurt me.
I've had family members that told me like, "Oh, my boyfriend beat me up," and then you go and you handle it, and then they with them 2 days after.
That's why I don't get
they with them like you. "Oh, my boyfriend beat me up." You go whoop the boyfriend's ass, and then they
right back.
Then she's out back.
They help patching up the boyfriend,
and now there's issues.
I'm like, what the fuck? You wasted both of our time.
Now it's awkward. Yeah, y'all go hang out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm the bad guy. So I don't even get into
me neither.
When a girl tells me, family member, anyone, friend, "Oh, my boyfriend's doing this," leave him.
What do you want me to do?
And then if you leave him, and then if he bothers you, then tell me.
Exactly.
Don't tell me before all this shit. Just
you know what's hard about that too, because I'm gonna speak on women not having a father figure in their life, because when it comes to a shorty finding a dude, I feel like this is me speaking for me. I feel like it's best for the girl to bring her mans to either an uncle, a brother, or a father to vet this dude, so that they can see if he's worthy enough for the daughter, sister, or whoever. And I feel like this in today's society, there's a lot of that lacks. You know what I mean, there's a lot of girls out here that don't have fathers, a lot of dudes out here that don't have mothers and shit. So it's.
Oh, yo, run that statistic back on
divorce rates,
on not divorce rates, on single mothers. Run that. I need to hear the single mother statistic.
Single mothers.
Yeah.
Well, how many single mothers there are?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many
we have the statistic on that?
I don't have it for this episode.
Okay. Bet. So we'll just use the divorce? We can use the divorce one?
70%.
If we're talking about divorces. Okay. And out of that 70%, how many of those actually have custody of the child?
Whew. I would say about 90.
Man.
90.
Yeah,
well,
probably 95,
okay, so
bro.
I mean who's initiating the divorce? Who's keeping the child? I mean, there's some correlation here. I don't know. I'm not really too good at puzzle piecing. So you kind of tell me, like, how does that, does that make sense? Does it?
That's only for married couples, though. That's
true, but then you automatically fail if you're not married.
Yeah.
So you don't. There's no need to count that. There's nothing keeping you there. You could literally walk out the next day. You ain't married. What am I staying there for? My kid? Come on, bro.
Yeah, never stay in a relationship for a child. That's the worst thing to do.
Yeah, co-parenting.
So I mean,
become cool.
I mean, yes, I do agree with you, Tara. I do believe that is the best way to do it.
Yep.
And we working with 70%,
me too,
bro.
bro.
We working with 70%, 90%. You said off of guesstimation. It's not looking in your favor, bro. You ain't gonna find that.
Here's the real question, though: did these men actually want children, or did they just want the sex that led to a child?
Okay, really, let's be honest. If I go up to you and I say, yo, what's going on with you, shorty? Am I really thinking about kids, or what am I really thinking about?
He's thinking about cheese.
Okay, come on, stop playing around. Like, this is not even that's not even a question.
Why should you get the child?
Okay, well then, if I do get the child, or if we wanted this, we wanted the sex. We wanted the sex.
Yeah.
If you keep the child,
It's
that's
like,
on you. You clearly know what we want. If we come in there, if you keep the child, you got like 2 to 3 months. There's like a certain time period where you can handle that. Come on,
if
bro.
If a woman
and
doesn't want to be a mom, they get an abortion. If a man doesn't want to be a dad, he's a deadbeat. That's how it goes.
But I mean, even still, like, why would you?
That's how.
I agree. This
how
is
can
facts.
you?
Like, why
no, I'm sorry. She looked at me like, nigga, what do you mean?
No,
if a woman doesn't want to have a kid,
me. I'm a different person, so I can't even speak.
Okay,
this is
but
true.
that's
you the exception.
Right.
There's you got.
I'm saying if a woman doesn't want to have a kid, she can go get an abortion. If a man doesn't want to have a kid,
you could just take the pill.
Yeah, if I first of all, I think there should be more male birth control somehow, because we're the ones that I can go and get 20 girls pregnant tonight. A chick can only get pregnant one time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I don't know why we're focused.
No, that's facts. It's facts.
I don't know why we're focused on.
It's crazy because birth control destroys a woman's body. Like, it really messes with our hormones. It messes with our cycle. It messes with so much in our bodies.
I don't know why.
We have to put ourselves through that so that we don't end up having a child. Like, all the responsibility is legit on us.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna take none of that. I'm sorry. You right, Naughty? You is right. There should be some on some dudes. You ain't lying. But I ain't taking it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
But the reason I even bring it up, it's like, if the man doesn't want to, like, if I were to get, say, just hypothetically, I were to get you pregnant. If I tell you, like, hey, I don't want this kid, you're going to be like, oh, well, my choice, my body, my choice. If you decide to have it, then you have it. If you decide to not have it, you don't have it. And if I tell you, hey, I want to have this kid, and you say, oh, well, I don't want to have it, it's 100% up to the woman.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if I say, hey, I don't want to have this kid, oh, no, I'm having it, I got to pay child support. There's no way around that shit. So I think it should be like,
there kind of is a way around it. She could just, like, say nothing and be like, I'm having a kid. Don't worry about child support.
But that's her choice. That has nothing to do with the man.
I'm in agreements. I'm on. Hey.
Yeah, if the woman wants you to pay child support, you're gonna pay child support. If the woman wants to have your kid without you want to have a kid, you're having a kid. If she don't want to have a kid, you ain't having a kid.
This is why, guys, it's very important to have safe sex. Okay.
That condom
I
sex
agree.
is trash.
I know, but until you know what type of person you're dealing with, you should not have unprotected sex. For men,
just like we said last episode, you chose the man and the woman, so you can't get mad at either side. Can't be like, my baby mom doing this.
No, this is true.
You fucking blew a load in her.
Hey,
my
but
baby
I'm gonna
dad
tell
did
you
this. You let him blow a load in you.
Like I said earlier before. It's extremely hard for dudes to sit there and get shorties to, you know what I'm saying, commit to that, to actually laying down with them and just blasting inside and shooting the club up. So when we do it, it's like, finally, You think I'm thinking about that? No, I'm still flabbergasted that she even accepted me to sit there and lay her down. I'm like, oh, let me not screw this up. You think I got time to sit there and be like, oh, I just, I don't want a kid.
Yeah.
No, I'm still having post-nut
no
syndrome thinking, oh, wait, hold on. Did I just screw up? Oh, maybe I did. Let me put my pants on. I'm out of there. Like, come on, man. You know what it is. Like, this been going on for how long now? Stop it.
We live in the
Everybody's
clown world.
doing the same thing, bro. So
live in the
okay.
clown
Yes, I do agree. I do have to agree. We should, as men, we should just actually think. But after so long of being dry, thought process goes out the window. You like, I need to get wet or something. Like, yo, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
And I do. I get it. It's just there's so many. Like, your mindset should not be on, oh my God, I wanted to get wet. Your mindset should be stronger.
You can't after so long.
And
there's
you
only
should
look.
be thinking about
your willpower only goes but so
Yeah.
far. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A dude's willpower only goes but so far. Why you think most dudes could do what they do? I need to get this money. I need to get the flashy car. I need the jewelry. I need the fresh clothes this week. I need the new sneakers. You think we doing that for? No. We waiting for one of y'all to grab the bait and be like, got you, reel him in. Thank you.
But that's some dangerous stuff there too, man. Like
dangerous.
doing all that stuff is just gonna, you're just gonna attract mad gold diggers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're attracting the wrong.
You're attracting the wrong crowd.
Tell me something,
So
Tara.
be careful with that.
Tell me something, though.
What's up?
What's the likelihood of that changing?
Likelihood of what changing? Her finessing you for your money?
What we talking about? Actually getting dudes to think about, their actions to, do what they do.
I do know some
I don't
men
get your.
That's not changing.
I'm saying, like,
and
he's
who
saying-
do think about what they're about to do before they do it.
They don't. Men don't. They're not. If they're horny, they're not thinking.
But what I'm saying, Tara,
They're not thinking until after they nut.
What I'm saying, Tara, is
This question first.
what I'm saying is, what is the likelihood of guys changing their actions? Because you said it was dangerous. So what is when do you think this is going to actually happen for dudes to change and figure this
I feel
out?
like if enough men,
That's unpredictable. They have to do that
I feel
through
like
experience.
if enough men come out and speak like this to steer men down a better path, like, I feel like a man loses value if he meets a girl and eats her pussy.
Huh?
100%.
That's
Your
your-
mouth should not be on my pussy. We're not together.
That's your female perspective, though.
I mean, okay, that's cool.
Just like I'm not going to give you no top because I don't know you
well,
like
Oh,
that.
Now I'm triggered. Now I'm
you
triggered.
got it. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Now I'm
That's
fucking
cool.
with you.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm not even. That's
It's
what
because
you don't. If that's
have
what you
to
don't
be
do.
careful with who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You don't know much about this person.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't know
cool.
what's going on, what they've been with, when's the last time they seen a doctor. You don't know none of this. So instead of you thinking straight, oh, I need to get it wet, you should think first, is this person somebody I could trust?
No, you're not thinking that though. Listen, when
That's
a
what I'm
man's
saying, you
horny,
should.
he's not even like a human.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's impossible. You ever been like texting a dude and y'all texting something freaky, and he's just like hitting you with some shit out of nowhere? Like you're like, damn, why did he just take a left out of nowhere? Like we were talking about one thing, and then he just starts talking about all this sex shit. That happened to you
All the
before?
time.
Okay, and then out of nowhere they just stop, right?
No, I usually block them.
Okay, well,
I mean, that's a form of stopping.
this is
so
this. Yeah, well, I know. I'm saying what happens is these dudes get horny and they're not even thinking straight. They're texting you shit that's not even like their minds are not even going
understand
Let
right.
him finish. Let him finish.
Like their minds are not even going right. Like it's happened to me before where I would like text some chick, I'd get horny, and then I'd look at the messages like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like you're not even real. It's like you're not even a human. You're like primal when you're horny. So when you say, why don't you just think about this? There's nothing you could think about when you're horny. Not one thing is you're gonna think about. You're not thinking of no babies. You're not thinking of if you're gonna be late for work. You're not thinking about anything.
You just worry about getting
You're
that
just
nut
thinking
off.
But
getting
you gotta
that
think.
nut off. And then,
No, this is what really happens. He's right. The primal instinct. You gotta think. Dudes are literally running around here with two heads. Once my second head starts thinking, I'm in autopilot. I'm just walking zombie. The next person, if you take me up on my offer, as soon as you know how zombies move, as soon as you get me thinking straight. Why do you think we instantly be like, everybody heard of the like post nut syndrome? As soon as we get done and we blast off, as soon as we come back to reality, I'm out of zombie mode. Oh, what am I doing? Wait a second, I'm back and now I'm thinking again. Oh shit! Throw the pants on. Just get out of here. I'm out of Dodge. Like, there's no. That's it. It is what it is. Honestly, I maybe tell me if I'm wrong on this. I feel like this is another situation that we can go with, and it just works out. If you want to, like, let's just say, keep dudes or however you want to keep it, just basically clean all the slates. If there's a way that you can give dudes like some type of steady regimen of just a shorty coming through that's like gives like service every, I don't know, maybe once a week. There's like a service plan where you have a shorty that you can choose on like some new app. Okay, I have her for.
They do that in England.
Hey, as long as it works. Yeah, maybe it is escorting, but it's like an affordable price. So put me on like a pre-play plan or something.
The government does that in England. Like, there's a chick that goes around and fucks niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
And gets them off.
Whoa. I need my own shorty. Wait a second.
Yeah, they have that, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but okay, so then England is on to something. Dude, I need her on Wednesday. I need her on like Friday or Saturday. Or like let her come in. Let me know $59.99. Let me like $99.99. Give me some type of plan. Put me on something where I can get like a PS Plus prescription on like a shorty or something. Like, come on, bro.
I think it's trash though to be paying for box.
It's trash, but you think about how if you can get me on.
He's not saying pay for box. He's saying pay to not be horny. I get what he's like
saying.
Pay for the service.
Yes,
of you not.
Yes, pay for the service for me to like actually not screw my life up. Because if I don't pay for box, right? Let's go with your scenario, Tara. I don't pay for box. I blast off. Now I'm playing. I'm paying child support for 18 years, whatever 15% of my check.
What would you rather pay? $59.99 a month or a fucking 18 years worth of child support?
Thank you, Naughty. Like, come on, bro. Thank you. Like, let's stop playing around with it and actually think of something that sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable.
Agreed, though.
Who?
You said what?
I want to know if he agrees with what you're saying about.
Who, me?
Who, Tara?
About the service joint?
No, about thinking before you have sex.
Thinking before I have sex. I mean, my thoughts already thought. My thoughts already me. I'm like Batman when it comes to the thought process. So like I think of all that shit beforehand. So I would know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, okay, but he's thinking. Okay, listen, he's thinking days, weeks before. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about today, now. Like my shit gets hard. I'm like, damn. I'm not saying I'm gonna go screw my life up, but you are like a zombie. There's dudes that you can't tell a dude to think while he's like, why don't you think about this before?
But not even that. What I'm getting at is the situation we was talking about before as to why the predicament that we're in society now. You're saying think about this beforehand. Okay, fine. But as you can clearly see, that's not the case out here in the world that we live in. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying people are walking around here like zombies because of the predicament that we're clearly in right now. If we can find a way for men to actually get service, maybe once, twice, whatever the plan may be, to provide for them, and they do it that way, then you wouldn't have to screw your life up having unplanned, kids walking around.
Provide for them how, though?
Get the nut off!
So isn't that paying for box?
I'm paying for whatever. I'm paying for whatever you need to get me out of zombie mode.
So he doesn't make those decisions rashly.
Nah, bro, it's not the same.
It's really not. It's like, come.
I get what he's saying because it is official in I'm pretty sure it's England. They have women that there's dudes like incels. They don't exist in this area because they're like, oh, I can't get no cheeks. The government will pay a hoe, if that's what you want to call them, pay a girl, an escort, to go and fuck the nigga, and it relieves his stress, helps him out, and she comes through like once or twice a month. And they don't have zombies out there fucking running around doing crazy shit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, though, Terry. You're like, okay, if it should have comes down and you're paying for the
saying like, damn, I'm not paying for box,
but
bro.
you're not
box,
really.
though.
But
let's be honest.
You're paying
Let's
for
be
box
honest.
regardless if you
box.
gotta sit there and like, court her and sit there. I'm gonna take you out of date. I'm gonna just drive. I'm gonna ride around in my whip. I'm gonna take you to the spot. I'm paying for your meal. Or if I take her back, how long do I like? Am I gonna sit here and buy her a bag or buy her some clothes?
Like
you're paying regardless.
Things you could do.
If we're not gonna pay for box, then there's really nothing you can do to like.
When you're taking out on dates and doing whatever the case is, the attentions afterwards is not sex. You know what I'm saying? You're not. I feel like if you're paying her straight on, like, yo, I'm paying you for this box, then yeah, that's what it is. But if you're doing like taking her out on dates, that's a bonus.
These are getting to know each other.
I don't.
Okay, well, you're talking about
half the time.
We're talking about dating. We're just talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about. Yeah.
But you just said that most women, you have to do all of this extra stuff before even getting the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, but that's not really dating her.
That's paying for it.
You could literally come to my. Let's say if I'm running if I'm high status, or it doesn't really matter. If I'm owning a club or whatever, I got a party, you coming through. I pay for everything in the party because it's my party. If she comes through, I technically paid for it. Because I'm paying for everything in here. If it was free, then I wouldn't have to do anything. She would just come in my house, and then I would just slam her.
But yeah, you're paying for her to be there. You're not paying her for box.
Well, she has to be there for me to slam her.
But you are paying for box. I get what he's saying. You're paying if you take a chick out on a date. You're not taking her out on a date like, you know what? I really like this food and she'll like this food too. No,
it's like
you're taking her out on a date because someday you're gonna dig in the cheese.
This man Terra's like, okay. What it sounds like to me. I feel you. But what it sounds like is like, hey, look, I'm spending time with you. I'm gonna do this, and this. We're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna pay for all of this. I'm gonna do all of that for you. You look, you like the way I'm living. We doing all this. You feeling the vibe. Okay, fine. Just for like 2 to 3 years to go by for me to do absolutely nothing with you. Okay. Like,
okay, that's what I won't even wait that long. Nah.
Thank you, but you waiting, and you doing,
you're paying for it.
But you're gonna do what? You're not waiting for what? To do what? What are you doing? What are you doing, Tara?
You're gonna clap
clapping cheeks, Tara. Stop lying! I caught you. I caught you.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
I look at it like this. First of all, I think women should be able to make money off their bodies if they want. You hear what I'm saying? Men, we over-sexualized women for hundreds of years. We like when a chick dies, what's the first thing they say? She was so beautiful. She was so nice. We're saying like, oh, she died, but she was so physically attractive. That's like one of the first things we bring up. We're constantly putting women on a pedestal just for being pretty, just for being sexualized. So they should be able to make money off their sex. They say, hey, fuck it, I'm pretty. I want to go get some money. Fucking go throw the pussy on somebody and get you a couple dollars, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how I feel about it. But and I think it's pure. Like there's no lying involved. Hey,
I'm gonna have to kind of stop you there.
I give you this pussy.
Like you saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but it kind of is. And the reason why I say that, it's just my opinion, is that women have to preserve their value. Meaning, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, don't be smashing a lot of people.
But
because women are.
We're not talking about wifing her up.
Yeah, bro.
I'm speaking in general, though. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right, though. You are right. You are no, Tara. You are right. You right, though. Yes, this is for the shorties. That's like, I don't want no kids. I don't want no man.
I want money.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. It's a job.
That's that foundation down.
Yes. Put her. You need shorties like those. Put her on the app.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, and I'm not saying I even agree with, oh, let's do this and let's do, and I'm sure Bam's not really literally saying like, oh, we need this and I hope we get $65 a month and I'll pay. He's just saying like, he's just putting out a situation like, this is something that could change. It's just an idea.
If you're really like want something to happen, which, come on, like, we really know this is going to take forever to even do something about anyway. But what I am saying is, this could be a possible solution. Give it some time. Give it a chest burn.
Sex dolls. That's the solution.
Who?
Sex dolls.
Get out of here, Tara, man. Like, yo, you out here.
That might be a solution.
Hey,
no
man,
bullshit.
she got to be 3D CGI or something, bro. This AKB.
Honestly, I wish men didn't demonize women for being sexual, because then you could meet a girl and be like, hey, because women are just as horny as men. Or, I mean, they were, like, some women are horny as men, but they get demonized for it. So I wish that men could just see another horny girl and be like, hey, you want to fuck? That's it. No strings, no money, no nothing. Don't call me.
I was going to say.
That's it.
If
So you just leave it at that.
More, it wouldn't be so many people getting hurt. It wouldn't be so many people catching diseases. It wouldn't be spread like that.
And trust issues too.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We're talking about communication. Can that? Wouldn't you just be able to do that? But you know that's not going to work. I can't just go up to a regular shorty, no matter how nice I am, and be like, yo, you know what this is. I like the way you look. Hey, you know what I want to do. No strings attached. No money involved.
Hit and miss.
Let's just have a good time.
It's a hit and miss.
It's a miss. It's a miss.
If women were
You
actually
get somebody,
like
you
99% of the time.
Yes, it's 99 miss.
Yeah, but if women were true to themselves and what they actually want, there are women out there who just want to fuck.
But I feel like you would have to build up that sort of relationship beforehand. Like, to do that to a random shorty, just go to a random shorty, say, yo, I want to smash. What's good?
Obviously, you wouldn't
The
say
probability-
like that. That's a bit discounted.
Yeah,
But a shorty could do that to a, but a chick could do that to a dude.
Yes, off rip. Hey, yo, you look good. I do. Thank you. Yo, how about tonight we sit there? What? Easy. Let me put this cup down.
Yeah.
How you want to do this? Like, come on, stop playing.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
What
He's saying it's not available.
If women were more truthful with themselves and men and women both communicated more, it would be a lot easier for both people to just have whatever type of relationship you're looking for at that moment.
I agree, but like I said, women are
Not like me.
have been demonized. Women have been demonized for being sexual and for doing stuff like that. Oh, they're called a slut for doing the same thing that dudes do.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm
available.
not gonna call you none of that. Just let me know if you're down for the night, and then you go about your business. But what's the chances? I gotta do something for you. You're gonna be like, no,
You gotta have
that's not gonna work out.
To even
you gotta have something. Something's gonna have to open your eyes and be like, you know what? I might give him the chance to.
But even if you do have that something, it's really hard to get a woman to even see you, because I've heard this many times from dudes. It's like, when it comes to a man looking for a girl, we look for ways to qualify a shorty. But if a woman's looking for a dude, they look for ways to disqualify him. So for being a dude, you need to have certain things already in order to even be seen by a girl. And that's not even just communicating with her. You got to have even more shit.
Just even looked at.
No, that's facts. No, that's facts.
So when you're speaking to a female, like, say you just start talking to a female, like, hey, how are you? You're so beautiful. I'd like to get to know you, whatever. And
like, I'm at the club and I walk up to her type shit, or I know her for a while type shit.
No.
Man,
you gotta stop. You gotta stop using this club, bro. Because shorties in the club is not.
I mean, I didn't know the scenario. What
Yeah,
he's just trying to.
You meet a girl, you start talking to her.
All right.
What are the first things that you want to know about her that's gonna make your all right, I want to.
The first thing I want to know is she willing to fuck.
That's facts though.
That's what in every dude's head is like, how long am I gonna wait?
How many dates does it take for me to get to this Tootsie Roll center of the Tootsie Pop? Like, what are we really going on with?
Yeah,
that's all.
And that's not even being thirsty. That's just like, how much time is she wasting?
I mean, it's like, I know
what I'm thinking about is that one thing. This is sex.
Yeah,
we're not
that's
just
what
an object
the whole
that you
point
can have
of
sex with. Like, we're actual human beings. Like, we're actual people.
We know that.
Okay, I agree.
This is true. I agree.
It's true, but how long am I gotta wait?
I just want to fuck. Like, that's it. There is nothing else.
No,
to
no,
it.
no,
I just
no.
want to fuck.
First of all,
Get a hoe, then.
that's the base. No, that's the base of everything in the relationship. That's gonna be like when you fuck. Every relationship, you're always gonna fuck. You're not always gonna move in with each other. You're not always gonna have a kid together. You're not always gonna go half on the rent. But you're always gonna fuck.
Here's my thing though. Okay, you as a woman, you tell me, because maybe there's like some type of discommunication here. What gets you to be like, I want to be with him? How does he
be with him, or I want to fuck him? What do you really want to know?
And you get on me when I want to know the scenario.
Okay, all right. Basically,
Yeah.
even still, you can go from either one. Just choose one, and then when you're done with that one, go to the next one.
All right. So for a guy to get me to want to fuck him, if we're speaking
start with
of
that one, right? Okay.
Yeah. If I'm speaking from like my hoe days, it really didn't take much. I was horny.
We're talking about right now.
Right now, that's not. I'm not looking for that, so it wouldn't be that. It would never. Be.
Okay. No. I got it. I got the perfect question.
Okay, good.
I got the perfect question. What would it take for you as a woman to get emotionally invested in a dude?
Okay, so the conversation definitely has to be on point. Like,
okay,
I need somebody who can conversate intelligently.
So, all right. So, conversation. That's one.
Conversate with me.
What else?
I know, like, one of the main things that I usually ask when I'm first start talking to a man is like, how many kids do you have? How many baby mothers do you have? How much drama?
That's important. So, but that still goes.
Like,
that still goes to communication
around you. You know, like what comes with you. I want to know that. I want to know what comes with you.
Yep.
I want to know if I'm gonna want to sit there and deal with what comes with you.
So you want to know? You want to know? You want to disqualify him? You need to find out different ways.
Yeah.
It's about him.
Now, but here's the thing. Here's the funny thing.
I'm disqualifying him. It's my preference and what I'm looking for. And if you're gonna say, if you say to me more than 5 things that I am not looking for, we're wasting each other's time.
Okay. So now, so that's the basis on what gets you emotionally invested, right?
Emotionally invested.
Communication.
Communication. You said communication and
what you want, what you're looking for.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
then
those are the things, right? What you just stated. Is there anything more?
An attraction, a vibe. Obviously, I have to have some type of.
Okay, so what? How do you get a vibe?
I don't
I feel
think
like these questions are just like running.
No, don't worry. I'm about to get to it. So what
I don't
goes on
really.
about a vibe?
It's hard to really explain a vibe.
Got you. Okay, fine. So you said a vibe, which is hard to explain. Now, the question that I just asked: what gets you emotionally invested in a man? Men do not get emotionally invested in women until after we explode. There's literally until after. There's no attachment. We have nothing there until that happens. So that's why we try to run into it so fast, because we don't literally have nothing that is keeping us there until we have sex. That's just how it is. That's just how we think. As soon as we get in, that's what I'm saying. Okay, just for a dude.
I know.
Yes.
I know. That's fine. But why I don't understand that is you had to have been intrigued by me somehow for you to end up talking to me.
You look good.
It doesn't take a lot for guys to approach women. We find things in women that we like, and it's not as much as what women look for in a man. Y'all look for mad shit. Well, us men, we only look for simple shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hit you with the Nike check.
Men are very simple.
As soon as I hit you with the Nike check, is your bottom right? Is your chest right? Is your face right? The moment I say check, I'm like, let me holler at you. Okay, once we get there, I need something to stay. What am I going to do for you for me to actually stay with you?
Wait, is that your job, or is that supposed to be her job though?
It doesn't matter. But no, I'm answering the question of why this is what it is. Now, as far as whose job it is, hey, look, if you want me to stay, you know what you have to do. It's really not hard. It's not like you don't know what you got to do for me to stay. You clearly know why I'm there in the first place. So this is not really an issue. I wouldn't think. It seems like common sense. We're really in it. Hey,
I'm gonna be single forever. I'm gonna be single forever.
But see, hey, the podcast is called "Put You on Game." I'm putting you on game.
Great. I'm happy to know that I'll be single forever. Great.
No, we're not saying that.
You're saying that every man that pulls up in my inbox just wants to fuck me.
No. What we're saying is,
you look good. Now let me pull up in your inbox to try and fuck you. That's what you just said.
Yes. Okay, but if you want me to stay, you know what you have to do.
I gotta fuck you.
No.
You can do more. You can do more than that. It's just like if you want me to come through the front door, you got to start somewhere.
If you put in my,
I gotta say,
that means you want me. You weren't even a thought in my mind.
That's because men are pursuers.
So what am I doing to keep you here? Why should I keep you here? For what?
That's it. Okay. No, this is true. But I'm saying if you want to, if you actually find a dude that you actually want to keep, you would know from that. That's the process. That's what I'm getting at. If you don't want him, then obviously you just block him or something.
I'll leave everybody on red.
I will say this. Damn. Bougie. Okay, I can respect it.
Even cute ones. Cute men who have money. I leave everybody on red.
I respect it.
I don't want to meet somebody online.
It. But the way I feel, it's like this. So when Tara and or Corey and the young Godfather right here, I feel like we kind of got different perspectives because these are, like Tara, like I was saying earlier, he's a good dude, and he still can't find no good chicks. Just even like chill with, trust. Like I can tell he got trust issues, and he's a trustful person.
Oh my God, bro.
What? you too. I'm gonna get on you next.
No. It's true. It's true. It's true though.
He's a person you.
It's true though. I agree.
It's like this.
I agree. I agree. I agree. No, I agree.
He's a person you can trust, but he can't trust anyone else because so many people did foul shit to him or whatever. And the same thing with my man, the young Godfather. He's a good dude too, and he done seen some shit. And like good dudes shouldn't have to deal with bad women, and I think they dealt with that. Me, I'm different. I can admit I done did a bunch of stupid shit. I don't think I'm that good of a dude. I'm not saying I'm a bad dude. I done did a lot of shit. I brought an energy around me where I had some karma that can come back to me in the wrong way. So that's how I'm saying it. But I'm saying if these niggas can have some bad shit happen to them with females, then I can see why they have trust issues and they say the things they say. So they're not saying like, oh, all women are like this, but most women that they dealt with were like that.
I would never say all anything. Never.
Yeah.
All.
Most women they dealt with was shicey and doing foul shit when they don't deserve the type of shit that came their way. So me, when I'm saying I'm understanding and stuff, it's because I was into a lot of shitey shit, and I put myself in those areas, and I deserved some of the shit that was coming my way to me. They don't deserve this type of shit. So when they say most women are like this, that's why they're saying it. Because they don't deserve the shit that happens to them, and it happens to them, and it's going to keep happening to them just because the dating environment, just because society, the environment we're in. And that's what it is.
Appreciate you. Dropping some bombs, dropping some truth on this piece. Finally.
Yeah, drop a clue bomb for that one. This has been an interesting one. All right, so that's Put You On Game episode. Is that episode 12
episode 12
now?
Yeah.
I want to thank Sammy D for dropping in with us. We're going to leave a link right down here again. All right, peace.
Peace.